Back to the premonitions. You can predict future events. You can do this through your dreams. You can ask to be shown and hold that into your awareness as you fall asleep. Or you can experience it through an astral projection. The biggest, I guess the premonition I had that affected me most, I never thought that it was going to happen. I didn't think that the magnitude of what it was, I didn't think this is what it could possibly be. Okay? And a lot of times you won't realize it until you look back in hindsight, but I had popped out of my body. I just come home from work and I laid down, and it was just in the middle of the day. I just had a nap. I wasn't trying to leave the body, but I pushed out of body, and I seen this light spinning, and I pushed out into it, and I was sitting in a car, a Nissan, okay, in the passenger seat, not driving, and I looked out the windows, and I was in the middle of a city, big buildings around, okay, downtown, and the Nissan I thought was my car because it looked like mine. I later found out when the premonition unfolded itself that it was my mother's Nissan. I was riding in the passenger seat of her Nissan, looking out the window in downtown Nashville, the big buildings all around me. So, but what had happened in the premonition through astral projection, I had turned around sitting in the passenger seat, and there was a man. He said, "Listen to me." He was very firm. Pay attention, listen to what I'm saying. Okay? Something big is about to happen. Something life-changing. Something's about to occur, and you need to be prepared for it. You need to prepare yourself for what's about to take place. And he said, whatever it may be, you need to ensure that you are prepared for this. You may need to move. You may need to whatever, but he was very firmly stressing his point. Something big is about to take place that I needed to be prepared for. And I said, when is this going to happen? And he said, July 21st. Now, subconsciously, as you fall into this dream state, I could have read him wrong. It's hard to keep a clear mind when you have these out-of-body states. I think what he meant was May 21st, okay? July 21st is what I got. But my subconscious mind could have distorted that. What he was actually trying to tell me. But on May 21st, the premonition unfolded, and I knew what it meant. Now, when it first happened, I went to my girlfriend and I said, the oddest thing just happened. I just had a vision. It was an astral projection, but it was like a vision. I said, something big is going to happen. I was told that I needed to prepare for this event, that it was going to take place on the 21st. And she said, that's odd. I wonder what it could be. I don't know. I didn't know. But I wrote it all down. I recorded it. I didn't know. I said, well, time will reveal. But on the 21st, I had gotten a phone call. I was at work, and my girlfriend, not sick, nothing was wrong with her. The night before, she was completely fine and healthy, young. I'd gotten a phone call that she had just fainted and collapsed. And she was over at her family's house, and they had called an ambulance. And the ambulance had got there within 2 minutes of her collapse. And she was gone. They couldn't revive her. And it happened just so quick, and the entire vision just unfolded. You know, the whole rest of everything I had experienced in the vision, it started, you know, coming to and happening. So this event, somebody, part of the divine design, but the guides, her higher self, my guides, somebody knew before that this was going to happen. And still, to this day, the doctors didn't even know what happened. Fine and talking, and then gone. It's almost like something or someone completely took her energy completely out of her body, and that was it. The energy left in a split second, her consciousness just gone in a second. But yeah, anyways, you know, astral projection. I've been talking for a while. Let me wrap this up. You can basically do whatever you want to do. You don't have to be ultra enlightened, okay? Master guru to travel out of body. Any average person can travel out of body. It doesn't matter who you are. Okay? You don't have to be all enlightened, okay? An enlightened individual knows that good and bad, as my friend Dave says, are just concepts, okay? These are concepts consciousness uses to describe or to learn and to learn to grow. So concepts, they're basically tools. Good and bad doesn't exist. Good and evil doesn't exist, okay? It's just concept. It's just a tool to recognize one or the other, to grow, for consciousness to use, like this body is a tool for consciousness to use. Now, the deal with that is, people see, Astral Jerry, why do you smoke? Why do you eat? Whatever you want, whatever. I do what makes me happy. I cuss, okay, whatever. But the point is, I don't get on here and I don't lie. I don't lie to you. I don't pretend to be something that I'm not. Because I realize that it's all just a concept. It's all just a tool. The reason these gurus, the reason these people, they hold themselves to be divine. They hold themselves in this higher light. And they do that so that you will then view them as that enlightened person, as that enlightened being, that in that higher light is what you will see them. And you will trust them. Okay, oh, this is a kind, enlightened person, and it shows in their obedience to good. Okay? To me, that doesn't seem right. It seems like a lie. And I don't live a lie. You know, whatever the truth is, whether it needs to be, you know, heard or not, I say it. I say what I know from my experiences, and I just come out, you know, and try to be as real as I can, and understanding the difference, okay? You don't need to be enlightened to travel out of body. It's just concepts, okay? Anybody can do it. Anybody. Doesn't matter age, gender, race. It doesn't matter. Anybody can travel out of body. You just have to have the passion. The passion and the desire, the drive to want it. You know, overcome a few personal fears, and anybody can travel out of body. But thank you for listening to my story, and check out astralprojectionguides.com.